Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Elon Musk shares hilarious theory about why US leaders are refusing to admit that Tesla exists. Elon Musk responds to JPMorgan suit with final warning for a 1-star Yelp review. And Tesla asks full self-driving beta drivers to accept being recorded in case of a crash or safety risk. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. US President Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, and members of the current administration, who are seemingly refusing even to mention the word Tesla, may soon find their online presence saturated with the EV maker's name. This was after Tesla CEO Elon Musk poked fun at the Biden administration's tendency to completely ignore Tesla's existence or accomplishments during public appearances and on social media. Last week, the online electric vehicle community was aghast after US President Joe Biden visited General Motors Factory Zero in Detroit, Michigan. While speaking to the audience, Biden patted GM CEO Mary Barra's back, stating that the executive was leading the auto sector's transition to electric vehicles. The US president doubled down on this sentiment with a series of posts on Twitter, stating that the future of the US is electric. Biden's sentiments were later echoed by Vice President Kamala Harris, who also noted that the United States would be building electric vehicles, including the batteries and parts that go in them, instead of relying on other countries. Just like the president, she also noted that the future will be made in America. This resulted in numerous netizens poking fun at the vice president, stating that the future is already being made in America by Tesla for over a decade. Other Twitter users further joked that Harris might have simply never seen a Tesla despite serving as California's Attorney General from 2011 to 2017. Considering that Elon Musk's suggestions for a carbon tax were rejected by the Biden administration for being too politically difficult, the fact that Tesla was not invited to the White House's EV summit earlier this year, the president's rewriting of modern auto history by giving GM credit for the current EV transition, and the fact that both Biden and Vice President seems adamant not to even mention the word Tesla online, Elon Musk opted to poke fun at the White House's ongoing snub. In a recent post on Twitter, Musk joked that the White House's leadership might actually be NPCs, non-player characters, so the word Tesla may simply be outside their dialogue tree. In a follow-up comment, Musk playfully urged his followers to see if everyone could get the US president and vice president to say the word Tesla. This suggestion inspired numerous responses on Twitter and other social media platforms, with some EV supporters noting that it would be interesting to have numerous Teslas conduct a drive to Washington. Other suggestions were more humorous, with some noting that Musk should personally invite Biden to Giga Texas opening ceremony, and if the president ignores the invitation, the Tesla CEO should simply have a life-sized cardboard cut out of the politician attend the event instead. Overall, Musk seems to be taking the administration's evident Tesla snub in stride, which is a pretty good sign on its own. At this point, after all, Tesla appears to have already reached a point where it is already a stable business that could stand on its own 2 feet, even without the help of regulatory credits. And with more factories opening in the near future in the form of Gigafactory Texas and Giga Berlin, Tesla's presence would likely be acknowledged worldwide, even if its existence is flat-out denied by the US president and the current administration. Moving to the next update, Elon Musk responds to JPMorgan suit with final warning for a 1-star Yelp review. Last week, reports emerged that JPMorgan, one of the United States' biggest banks, has sued Tesla for $162 million over stock warrants that are linked to CEO Elon Musk's funding-secured tweet from August 2018. The lawsuit seems to have been taken in stride by the Tesla CEO, who responded to the litigation in a way that is very much in character. As noted in a recent report from the Wall Street Journal, Elon Musk and JPMorgan CEO Jamie Dimon have been clashing behind closed doors for years. Citing individuals familiar with the matter, the news outlet noted that the two executives have actually tried to patch things up in the past, but such attempts have been unsuccessful. The WSJ's sources further stated that JPMorgan decided some time ago that it is better off without Tesla. What is quite interesting with the whole situation was the fact that JPMorgan opted to fight Tesla in public, which is something that banks typically avoid, especially on clients that are as prolific as the EV maker. Tesla, after all, recently achieved a market cap of $1 trillion, effectively making it one of the largest businesses by valuation in the United States. JPMorgan, however, maintained in its lawsuit that it had no choice but to seek legal action against Tesla. We have provided Tesla multiple opportunities to fulfill its contractual obligations, so it is unfortunate that they have forced this issue into litigation, the bank stated. Elon Musk responded to JPMorgan's legal action by personally providing a final warning to the bank. Based on Musk's statement to the WSJ, Tesla would strongly prefer it if JPMorgan would withdraw its lawsuit. But in classic Elon Musk fashion, the CEO noted that he would do something substantial if the bank does not heed his warning. He would leave a 1-star review of JPMorgan on Yelp. If JPM doesn't withdraw their lawsuit, I will give them a 1-star review on Yelp. This is my final warning, Musk noted. In a later tweet, Musk added that he gave a serious response since JPMorgan's allegations were equally serious. While the CEO was evidently in a joking mood when he responded to the WSJ about JPMorgan's lawsuit against Tesla, the EV maker and Musk himself have both been distancing themselves from the bank for some time now. Moving to the last update, Tesla asks full self-driving beta drivers to accept being recorded in case of a crash or safety risk. Tesla is now asking owners getting into the full self-driving beta program to accept that Tesla can use footage from both inside and outside the car in case of a safety risk or accident. It's the first time that Tesla will attach footage to specific individuals. For years now, Tesla has been using footage from the many cameras inside and outside its vehicles. But the automaker always made a point that the footage was anonymous and never associated with your vehicle. The footage was only used to train its machine learning system and improve its autopilot and full self-driving features. When it comes to the full self-driving beta, Tesla is now moving away from this strategy. The automaker has updated the warning that comes with downloading a new version of the FSD beta. It includes all the much-needed warnings that were parts of previous releases, but Tesla added important new language. By enabling FSD beta, I consent to Tesla's collection of VIN-associated image data from the vehicle's external cameras and cabin camera in the occurrence of a serious safety risk or a safety event like a collision. The important part is VIN-associated, which means that the footage collected will be associated with the owner's vehicle. The fact that Tesla added that language specifically related to safety risks and accidents would point toward the automaker looking to secure usable evidence in case of an accident where its full self-driving system is blamed. Before adding that mention, Tesla couldn't link any footage to a specific vehicle without the driver's permission, which it is now preemptively requiring. The update comes after what might have been the first reported accident related to full self-driving beta. The updated language also comes with Tesla's latest FSD beta update, version 10.5, which includes a bunch of new features, including the ability to test emergency collision avoidance maneuver in shadow mode. Tesla is now pushing this update to its fleet of internal testers and owners who bought the full self-driving package and scored 98 and up on the driver safety score system. The automaker is slowly rolling out the beta to more owners who bought the package years ago, in some cases, as Tesla is still behind its timelines for self-driving technology. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.